screens and our new company under FLE technology. Well, okay, so I got a little bit of understanding on what I want to do and what I don't want to do. First things first, I'm not coating a what's the word for it? A white surface into black. It's too much work. It's way too much work. So no, not doing that. So what I'm going to do is basically we're going to, it'll just take too long. It'll take too much time to do it, to process the screen. We need to be able to get the screens done, get them processed, get them out the door. If it's going to take too long to basically apply, it's a headache. The spray on application is good, but trying to convert a screen from white to black, it's not hard to do. It's just that it's it just takes too long. It just does. I need a faster process time for this. So what we're going to do is I put in an order for another surface. It's black, and we're just going to develop the coating to just heighten the black levels. So sorry, heighten the white levels as we did the last time, which was a much better. Because like I said, it coats. It's no problem whatsoever. It just takes too long. That's what it does. And the problem, I need to get these out the door, packaged, and ready to go. Can't be sitting there spending time trying to get a screen done. Like I said, we'll do a couple of spray-on applications with the formula to show you how well it applies. But we need a faster application. So what we're going to do is we get a black surface. We'll basically coat it with a more enhanced heightener technology that will allow the screen to be able to produce white levels off a black surface. And just to prove to you, as we always do, that it's not just an everyday black surface that we're shipping to you, we'll do a demonstration called black versus black. We've done it before. We put fabric against our screens to show that our screens can produce a higher white level than an everyday black surface, which we have to do anyway. It's processing time. That's what it is for me. The other surface, like I said, the other coating, it's a spray-on application also. But like I said, this is something that the customer is going to be doing. This is something that they have time to paint the screen in. It's not going to take forever. It's just that when you're doing this screen, you're doing a pre-coat screen. This is a screen that's going to have a fast process time, because we're going to be coating like maybe 60, 70 screens in, and we just can't be sitting there forever just to coat the whole screen in and then go back over it again, which I don't want to do. But other than that, it did come out nicely. I do like it, but it's the process time for me. It has to be faster. It's be much faster. So if we make a concentrated formula that basically all we have to do is just dust the surface and it automatically activates like the other ones we used to have, that would be fantastic. That would work out just fine. There's a difference between pre-coat and there's a difference between letting the customer to do it. Customer, at the end of the day, is not doing quantity of screens that they're basically pushing out the door. When you're doing pre-coats, there's a quantity screen, which means we have a certain amount of time to get a certain amount of them done. Can't be sitting there. The process time has to be quick and it has to be fast. But we'll get a chance to show this off once it dries. And I'm out here getting a tan. Ugh. Getting a tan. So we got the Wagner sprayer right there. As usual, my hands are always covered in paint. This is what I do. Man, I got myself good with that one. Yeah, other one was much better. It was not much better, but the coating application was much better, because all I had to do was just dust the surface in. It just activated. Those were the acoustics. This one we did one where we painted the surface. But then again, it was also to a test. I had to find out whether or not if we could change the front and rear inflatable screens, because they do have this kind of texture-like surface. But I still had to get that one bought in and paint that one. So I can't say this, because I can say it may have it, but that's not good enough for me. I physically have to have that screen here to see exactly how it's going to react. And this is why, people, testing is extremely important. You have to basically figure out exactly how you're going to go about doing this. But as I said before, to have a customer do this, it's easy, because the customer's not doing quantity screens. We're doing quantity screens. Whoo, it's a large B. We're doing quantity screens. We're going to have a fast process time for this. So you just sit here and watch paint dry. I mean, literally sit here and watch paint dry. That's what I'm doing right now. Well, welcome to my world. I'm watching paint dry. I have to see here what the drying time is going to be like too on top of that. So it did bleed right through. It bled right through out one end and out the other, which is good. But like I said, the application. So if we have a surface that's already black, we can develop a formula to activate that surface to convert it to our technology, which we were doing before, which made it so much easier because we just had to go done. That was it. This, you have to saturate the screen to convert it to black. And that takes a little bit longer to dry, which means it basically cuts into the process time of producing these things. Or if we have a screen, we can just basically hit with a concentrated coating to convert that black surface into the read white light. This would make it far easier. And yes, we will do the demonstrations of everyday black fabric, as we always do, laying against the screen to show you what it looks like with a surface uncoated and a surface that is coated. I didn't think about that. I really didn't think about that when I bought the surface. The surface is nice, I like it, but I didn't really think about that yeah, we're going to have to saturate the screen. Literally going to have to saturate, change the color of it. And that would basically produce more drying time. That also would produce longer time to basically convert the surface. Which, if we did the other surface, would have been much faster. Much faster. With the size of that bumblebee. They got bees over here. They look like the size of freaking quarters. Jeez. I told you I saw one carrying another bee. I don't know if they're mating or what. I really thought that was one of them killer hornets. You can tell the skunks had a field day out here, because, man. Ugh. I'm going to get myself one done with all this. I still got more work to do. I still got to go all the way downtown. I got to pick up some stuff from down there. Got work to do downtown. A few things I got to do. I get cleaned up. So I'm going over in the other house over there because I got keys to that place. I'm going to go over there and use their washroom and everything. Get all cleaned up. And then put my gear on. Yeah, because I got keys to the place over there. Just walk in and get cleaned up. Sheesh. I'm gonna go downtown. Camera's gonna pop back on again. I'm gonna be at the park, staring at the beautiful scenery. Oh, it's hot today. I can feel the heat. That's what I like about my job. I can be right here, chilling, doing this, and the next minute I'm downtown, just staring at other people going back to work. Yeah. And just flexible time. Just a lot of flexible time. I like that. I like to have the flexible time. I like that. Oh, man. These are my bummed up sneakers right here. Wait till you see the new ones I got. I got some good, nice sneakers. I'm not into expensive sneakers. I want something that's comfortable. I forgot what they call them. I never bought them before. They're called Under Armour. I'm not sure what it's called. You know what I'm talking about, the symbol. I like them. They're comfortable. And today, I think they have the Da Vinci exhibit opening up. Definitely want to check that out. Oh, definitely checking that out. The Da Vinci exhibit. Let me show you the other side real quick. Let's go. Ugh, I'm an old man. They coated nicely all the way across. There's the other side. It bled right through. Right through it bled. It did. Yes. So this is going to be the $167 screen. We can fold this up, ball it up into a little mailer, ship it to you in a little tiny package. You can take it out. It'll stretch the whole 9 yards, everything. And yes, this technology is more advanced and certified. So we're definitely going to be outside tonight with this. I'll be back over here. Want to set up our projector. Might grab some popcorn. Boy, I really got to seed the crap out of his backyard. His backyard is freaking needs work. It needs work. It's stuff wrong, but it needs work. It's just, it has to be unified. Oh, I'm just feeding birds, whatever. They'll take care of it. Ugh. I'm watching the screen because make sure this thing doesn't fall over on me. It shouldn't. That's another thing too. I have to check to see how the wind is. Got a little breeze pushing through right now. I can feel it. So I can't leave the screen. I gotta stay and watch it because say a gust of wind comes by and hits it. It's all covered in dust. It's all dirty. Which means if this was the other screen that we can just do the dusting on, I would have been done by now. That's another thing too, because I got things to do today. There's another thing to it. It just needs a faster process time. So we'll do the other one. we'll dust it, and I'll show you it'll be a much faster time. That's one of the ideas the Lord blessed us with. It's the fact that converting a everyday, yeah, just in case, converting an everyday black surface by advancing the heightener capabilities, so the screen can basically, you can take any black surface and convert it to black technology. It made things so much easier, which I should have went down this road, which I don't know why. But I don't regret it. Don't trust me, I don't regret it. It coated nicely and all. The dark spots you're seeing is the area where the screen's still wet, it's still drying. That's the area that's dry right there. So it's still drying. You know, but we'd have been done much faster. I would have knocked out probably about 6 or 70s, but knock out to the one right here. So it's already dry. Just the lines you're seeing right here, that's the screen already still soaked. It's still wet. We got a nice even coat all the way across. But also too, the test need to be done too, because if the surface for the inflatable screens front and rear are like this, that'll be easy for the customers to coat. I had no problem going over this thing. It was really easy. Let me show you. Let me show you something. All right, I'm gonna take this sheet right here, just this part right here. Let me show you how fast this stuff coats. That's it. It bleeds through extremely fast. See? It bleeds right through. So we get this dirt messed up. So it's very concentrated, and it's designed to bleed right through. Which I would not advise you standing right up on top of the screen. You have to get from a distance, it'll still bleed right through. So that's fantastic, because the front and rear technology, we don't want that. See the marks where the other guy had on the screen with those streak marks in there? He went over that screen with a roller. Why would you do that? A front and rear, because no roller would have left streaks in the screen like that. No way in the world. I mean, no paint spray would have left streaks in the screen like that. It would have been an even coat all the way across. Why would you roll over a front and rear screen? Because you would mark the daylights out of it. And that's when I was showing the pictures of the guy. I was like, what did he do? Did he go over that thing with a roller? I said, yeah, apparently he did. Because you can see the lines in the screen, and that's from the rollers. That's from the left to the right of the roller is leaving streaks in the screen. That's what he did. He rolled over a front and rear screen. I guess he felt because it was thin that his coating, but that's a thin coating right there. We sprayed those things on. I wouldn't dare go against the roller. I messed the screen up. But he rolled over that thing. I was like, that's why the screen looked blotchy. Very, very blotchy. Now, if you're doing front and rear, you can't do the two-coat application on the screen because it's no longer front and rear. Remind you, you're going to put a different surface on that, a different coating on that. That's a primer, and that primer is basically going to block any light, any sound transfer to the screen. It's going to make it front projection only. So you have to have a special coating if you're doing front and rear. You can't roll that on. You will damage the screen. That's what he did. He wrecked the screen. Yeah. So it just tells you at the end of the day, don't know what they're doing at all, period. I'm watching your screen. I'm watching you. Watching you. See if it's on. You know, some people right now are probably rooting. I hope it falls over. No, it ain't going to happen. God knows what you're saying before you're going to say it. So cut it out. Stop entertaining Satan. Because the last thing you want is for Satan to try to entertain you. You don't want that at the end of the day. And you're really going to have some problems. I mean, this bores me. Let me take that bus and interfere with this person while he walks across the street. Again, stop entertaining evil things. Oh, it's a beautiful day. We got bees out here. Big bees. These suckers are huge. Gee whiz. I got to put a camera right here. You can see the size of these suckers. They're about like that freaking big. They don't bother you. You know, bees don't bother you, right? People see bees, they start swatting them and everything. You know, you're agitating it, right? Imagine if you're going past somebody and somebody's swatting in your face like this. What would you do? You would attack them, wouldn't you? There you go. Just leave them alone. They're not even thinking about you. The only thing they're thinking about is collecting pollen. That's basically all they're thinking about. They couldn't care less about you. And technically, bees don't actually attack you unless you attack them. That's the only way they attack you. Hey, bees go past me all day long. I mean, if one lands on you, then I guess you might want to move that because I might decide to jack you up either way. But still, you just don't provoke it. Leave it alone. Just leave you alone. See, right there, big. I don't know if you can see it, but he's huge. That's just two of them. Oh, yeah, shit, they're mating. Oh, cool. Yeah, and people get mad, they swat them. Now he just irritated it. He made it angry. There he's right there. He is right by the door. That's why they smoke them and confuse them. They take that when a beekeeper comes up there, where they smoke the bees, or if you have a big hornet's nest outside your house, it's been there all that time. It hasn't bothered you in any way whatsoever. Let's get them wood bees, and wood bees are different. So there's a burrow right through your freaking house and be in your house. But other than that, they've been on the side of your house all that time. They just haven't been bothering you at all. You walk past it, and you would never even know it's there if you didn't look up. But if you don't get rid of it, don't throw rocks at it. Kind of gonna make them angry. Ah, man. I definitely want some water ice. I wonder if we got to read this water ice down. Oh, no. I'm going to the smoothie bar. That's what I'm going to. I got them smoothies. So what are you people doing up on a... What day is it, Benny Chan? I don't even know what freaking day it is now. I think it's Tuesday or something. Is it Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. I'm not even sure. To tell you the truth, let me see what we got going on here. Oh, it's Wednesday. I got to keep track of my days. I'm always working. That's why. Wednesday. Well, I came out and got down here. It was cloudy and cold, and now it's hot, and all the see the skies. How beautiful the sky is. Isn't it beautiful? And everything's out. Look at that cloud over there by itself, just chilling. Clouds over there, chilling. Can you imagine if clouds had emotions and feelings? How interesting that would be. You see what I'm doing out here, people? See what I'm enjoying life? I'm in a chair covered in paint with giant bees flying around me. I'm looking at this beautiful, beautiful sky. You know why it's beautiful? Because I used to be locked up at one point. Yep. The devil took away my freedom for a little bit. God gave it back. Look at this. I would have gave my left arm just to be able to do this. When I was in that situation, I would basically, once they had cut off your left arm and you could go out and do this, yeah, I gave up my left arm for it. People don't understand how precious this is just to be to sit here and do this. Ain't about money, ain't about having this, ain't about having that. It's about the fact that I can just sit here and do this. And the shame thing about it, some people are about to give that up real soon this summer. They're going to give it up this summer doing dumb stuff. They don't appreciate it. They don't appreciate freedom at all, period. Those are the things that's interesting, because those are the things you think about the most. The tree you passed about 100,000 times on your way to work. And I once did you ever sit under that tree and just look at the beautiful sky or smell the roses or nothing? You're just so busy working. Don't stop to smell the roses. And then when that freedom is taken away from you, you think about those roses every single day. When I got out, I went to go visit the roses. I sat down, smelled them, looked at the beautiful sky, and then thanked the Lord for allowing me to have my freedom. Watching your screen. No, you don't. No, you don't. So this is all dry. This is all wet down here. Coat it nicely. Ah, man. Now I got the song stuck in back in my head, the Brady Bunch song. It's in there now. Sunshine Day. Bum, 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 bum. Happy to say. Oh, we gotta sync this now. Sorry about this, people. It's gonna happen. Who does not remember that from the Brady Bunch? How do you not remember that? That was a shot. And Peter's voice changed because he got older. They couldn't sing at one point. Sunshine Day, the Brady Bunch.
Sunshine Day, the Brady Bunch.
And this song got stuck in my head, so I went back online and got it stuck in somebody else's head. And I'm pretty sure they wouldn't got it stuck in somebody else's head. Might as well. See me flexing, but see if my screen ain't falling over. Oh, you got a good amount of wind, just pretty sure. Oh, where's my music? Come on, heck it up.
Cole, he's my miracle child. So how does your miracle child get cancer?
I don't care if you leave. Don't make a difference to me. It's gonna be stuck in your head either way. Don't make a difference. It's sunshine day. It's got stuck in my head all week. So now I'm online playing it. To all my Call of Duty buddies, it's stuck in their head now. And they're doing, I came in someone's room, they're playing the same song. I wasn't even in the room. I popped in for a minute. And somebody else was playing it. So I guess they play, it's just going to be bouncing all over the place. If you go into Call of Duty and it pops up, I started that. Okay, but this is almost dry. We just got this little area right here. We're finished. I can go work out again for the second time. Get cleaned up. Get out the door. Be downtown. Those who love the Brady Bunch, you know what I'm talking about. The younger generation, they don't get it. They don't understand it. Like, what's the Brady Bunch? What's the Brady Bunch? That was actually a real song, too. It was #1 on the charts, too, at that particular time. Yep. It was actually #1 on the charts. Sunshine Day. Look, look, look. See them flying around? See, now you can see them, right? Yeah. See right there? Look at the size. I don't know if you can see him right now. There he is right there. He's huge. Man. All right, people. I'm going to basically get ready because I'm going to get this dried up. I'm going to wash my screen so it doesn't fall. It is getting a little windy out here, so I just want to make sure this thing doesn't fall over. Hope you enjoyed the Sunshine Day music. So let me see. Oh, yeah, it's pushing. Definitely pushing. So I'm going to take this in the house. I think we got a storm coming through. So got to go. Thank you all and God bless. Sunshine Day.